Welcome back to our channel. In this video, we are going to discuss solubility product. So what is meant by solubility product and the applications of solubility product and how to attempt question on this solubility product. All these things we are going to discuss in this video. So before going to that, if you are new to my channel, I am requesting you please subscribe our channel and click on bell icon for latest updates, and please suggest to your friends and like and share our videos. We'll move into the video. The solubility product is about sparingly soluble electrolyte. So what is meant by sparingly soluble electrolyte? The electrolytes which can dissolve less than 1 gram per 100 ml of water, they are known as sparingly soluble electrolytes. So here particularly the solubility product will applicable to sparingly soluble electrolytes. So electrolytes like silver chloride and silver iodide and lead sulfate and barium sulfate, etc. So these all are sparingly soluble electrolytes. What is the definition of solubility product? So it is very simple. Just it is the product of ions of an electrolyte in saturated solution at given temperature. So this is important, in saturated solution. So the product of ions of an electrolyte in saturated solution at given temperature. Let us discuss dissociation of some sparingly soluble electrolyte. That is, I am taking AXBY. So let us take, this is some sparingly soluble electrolyte, and if you observe its dissociation, it will be dissociated into, so X moles of A power Y minus plus Y moles of B power X plus. So if you apply law of mass action to this equation, you are going to get dissociation constant K is equals to concentration of A Y minus whole power X into Bx plus whole power Y divided by concentration of Ax and By. So here we are talking about saturated solution. When solution is saturated, the concentration of Ax By becomes K prime. I am taking this is as constant, that constant is K prime. So if we send this Ax By this side, it becomes A into Ax By, that is equals to product of A Y minus X into B X plus Y. Now I am substituting, instead of this Ax By concentration, K prime. So K prime is equals to A Y minus whole power X and Bx plus whole power Y. Now this K into K prime can be taken as solubility constant Ks, or simply we can say solubility product Ksp. So we can write Ks or Ksp. So here I am writing Ks is equals to K into K prime or Ksp. So if we substitute this Ksp value here, we are going to get A Y minus whole power X and Bx plus whole power Y. This is the formula. We have to remember this formula, and we are going to apply the solubility of these two ions in this equation further. Now I would like to derive expression for solubility product, that is Ksp, from this equation. So here the solubility of these two ions I am taking S. So X moles S and Y moles S. If you substitute these values in this equation, so Ksp is equals to, what is Ay minus X, yes, and whole power x. Similarly, ys whole power y. So how can we write this one? KSP is equals to x power x, s power x. Similarly, y power y, s power y. Now KSP is equals to x power x into y power y into, see here bases are equal, so we can add powers. So s power x plus y. This is the formula. This is the formula to calculate KSP of given electrolyte. So here, if you want to calculate solubility, so solubility, yes. So if you want to calculate solubility here, so s power x plus y is equals to, so KSP divided by x power x, y power y. Here we required s value, so s is equals to x plus y square root of KSP divided by x power x, y power y. So this is the relationship between solubility and solubility product. These two are very important equations. So sometimes they will give KSP value and they will ask you to calculate this solubility value, or else sometimes they will give solubility value and some electrolyte they will provide and they will ask you to calculate KSP, solubility product. You must remember one important point here. The solubility product is not ionic product under all conditions, but the solubility product is ionic product when the solution is saturated. This point we must remember. Now we'll discuss different expressions for solubility product. So first we'll discuss AB type electrolytes or 1:1 type of electrolytes. So AB type or 1:1 type electrolytes. So when they have given 1:1 type electrolytes or AB type of electrolytes, how to calculate their solubility product or solubility, that thing we are going to discuss now. So examples for these type of electrolytes, so silver iodide and silver bromide and barium sulfate, even lead sulfate, these are the best examples for this type of electrolytes. If we observe the dissociation, general example I am taking AXBY. So we know this will give AXA y minus plus y b x plus. So this is general representation of this dissociation of that given electrolyte. Here we know S is solubility of this electrolyte and YS here. So particularly 1:1 type of electrolyte we are discussing. So AB, that is equals to A plus B minus. What is formula to calculate KSP? So that is x power x, y power y and s power x plus y. Here x and y values are 1. So x and y values are 1. So 1 power 1, 1 power 1 and s power x and y values are 1 and 1. So 1 plus 1, that is equal to KSP is equals to S square. If you want to calculate solubility S here, S is equals to square root of KSP. This is one method, or else in another method also we can do. That is, listen. So here KSP is equals to, we know KSP is product of ion, concentration of ion. So KSP is equals to concentration of A plus and concentration of B minus. Here coefficients are 1. So I am taking XS and YS as SS because X and Y both are 1. So KSP is equals to, this is the product of these two concentrations. So S square. So S is equals to square root of KSP. So in two methods we can calculate the formulas. Next we will discuss AB2 type or A to B type or 1:2 ratio are 2:1 type of electrolytes. So let us discuss this category. Here examples we can discuss: silver carbonate and even silver chromate and even lead chloride, even H2S we can discuss, and calcium fluoride. These all are examples for this category. So general dissociation of this electrolyte, I am taking AB2, or you can take A to B, you will get same thing. So A plus and 2B minus. Same here also. By two methods I am going to calculate KSP and S. So let us take the solubility of this AB2 is S and coefficient is 1, so 1S, and here 2S. That is equals to, it is the product of concentration of these two. So 1S power 1 and 2S square we know. So these coefficients becomes powers to that concentration. That is equals to 1S into 2 square 4 and S square, right? And now bases are common, we can add powers. So it will become 4S cube. So KSP for this AB2 type or A2B type or 1:2 or 2:1, KSP formula is 4S cube. Here if you want to calculate S, so S is equals to KSP divided by 4 cube square root. This KSP is equals to 4S cube in terms of X is equals to cube square root of KSP divided by 4. Or else according to formula also we can do this one. KSP is equals to, what is formula? You need to remember that formula: X power X, Y power Y, and X power X plus Y. So simple here. What is X1? What is Y2? So KSP is equals to 1 power 1, 2 power 2, S power 1 plus 2. So 1 power 1 is 1 and 2 square is 4 into S plus S power 1 plus 2, 3. So 4S cube. So KSP is equals to 4S cube, or S is equals to cube square root of KSP divided by 4. In both ways we got same value, same expressions for this type of electrolytes. Next we will discuss AB3 type or A3B type or 1:3 or 3:1 type of electrolytes. So there are examples here. Examples: aluminum fluoride we can take, or aluminum hydroxide we can take, or we can take iron hydroxide, and even we can take chromium hydroxide. So we'll see its dissociation. So AB3, this will dissociates to give A plus and 3B minus. By using formula I am writing KSP value here, KSP expression here. So what is formula? KSP is equals to X power X, Y power Y, and S power X plus Y. So X, what is the X value here? 1. So 1 power 1, and what is Y value here? 3. So 3 power 3, yes, 1 plus 3. So that is equals to 3 cube, 27 into S 1 plus 4, 4. So what is the expression of KSP for this type of electrolytes? 27 S power 4. So if you want to calculate S here, so KSP divided by 27 square root of 4, right? So S is equals to 4 square root of KSP divided by 27. Next we will discuss one more type. So A2 B3 type or A3 B2 type or 2:3 type or 3:2 type also we can say. For these examples are arsenic sulfide and even antimony sulfide or barium phosphate. So these three are examples. So how this will dissociate? Let us take A2 B3. This will dissociate to give 2A plus and 3B minus. Now directly formula I am using. KSP is equals to, what is X value here? 2. So 2 power 2, and what is Y value here? 3. 3 power 3 and S power X plus Y. So that is 2 plus 3. So that is equals to 2 power 2, 4 into 3 cube, 27 into s power 2 plus 3, 5. That is equals to 108 s power 5. This is the expression to calculate KSP when they have given A to B3. Then what about solubility S? So S is equals to 5 square root of KSP divided by 108. Next we will discuss A3 B4 type or 3:4 type of electrolyte. So A3 B4 will dissociate to give 3A plus and 4B minus. So what is formula? KSP is equals to, here X value is 3, so 3 cube, and Y value is 4, so 4 power 4 into S whole power X plus Y, here 3 plus 4. So KSP is equals to, you are going to get this value 6912 into S power 7. For this one, example is zirconium phosphate, Zr3PO4 taken 4 times. Let us discuss few applications. By this solubility product value, we can predict the possibility of formation of precipitate even in a reaction. For suppose, if ionic product is less than solubility product. So solubility product can be denoted with KSP, and this ionic product can be denoted with QSP or KIP. If this ionic product is less than the solubility product, then that solution is unsaturated solution. The nature of the solution is unsaturated. If this ionic product value is greater than solubility product value, then that solution can be known as supersaturated solution. Supersaturated solution. When the solution is supersaturated, then there is a formation of precipitate. Precipitate will be present. Formation of precipitate is taken place. Whereas when ionic product is less than the soluble product, the nature of the solution is unsaturated, no precipitation. When they both are exactly equal, ionic product is equal to solubility product, then the nature of the solution is saturated. The nature of the solution is saturated, simply saturated. This is the application of the solubility product. This is all about this video. So please like our videos and share with your friends, and if you are new to my channel, subscribe our channel and click on bell icon for latest updates. And thanks for watching this.